watching DD News Kohima with me, Sintirunla. A look at our top stories first. National Breast Day observed in Nagaland. Vice President C.P. Radhakrishnan addresses the Audit Diwas celebrations 2025. Political activities regarding the formation of a new NDA-led government intensifies in Bihar. Three Maoists, including 2 female rebels, killed in an encounter with security forces in Chhattisgarh. Now the details. The Kohima Press Club observed the National Breast Day at Hotel Chafu today under the theme Safeguarding Press Credibility Amidst Rising Misinformation, with Akum Longchari, publisher of the Morong Express, as the resource speaker. In his speech, he acknowledged his deep respect to the Kohima Press Club and its leaders for demonstrating itself to be a vital voice in empowering and creating spaces that nurture the professional development and well-being of journalists. He noted that the Nagaland media industry is homegrown and one that has been built from the ground up by the elders and consolidated by successive generations, which he felt is being strengthened by men and women who are committed to upholding with integrity the ethics and values of quality news through the lens of fact-based truth, accuracy, transparency, accountability, and fairness. He articulated that it is the commitment to being independent and free so that the media can perform with credibility and without fear, without conflicts of interest, and without any bias or affiliations. He said that media in Nagaland needed reimagining and redefining itself in these shifting times to become a credible and reliable entity with a responsibility to facilitate and nurture critical thinking and consciousness through quality news. In order to enable this, he concluded that the Naga media needs to relentlessly tell fact-based stories as a way of emancipating the truth in the common interest and dignity of a shared humanity. Ruyuvolo Rako received the 2025 Kohima Press Club Impact Journalism Award.
Although he could not join us this afternoon, for taking personal interest to ensure that we keep the media fellowship running.
The questions of credibility and information are, however, the essence of why media exists, right? The media exists because it is grappling and is engaging with the question of credibility and information. It's the very foundation of why, the very rationale of why media exists. Misinformation is not new. Will I be wrong in saying that it is as old as human history?
The Dimapur Press Club (DPC) observed National Breast Day today at the ethnic table Dimapur on the theme Safeguarding Press Credibility Amidst Rising Misinformation. Delivering the keynote address as the theme speaker, Dr. Mwalamba Chamir, Associate Editor of the Morong Express, underscored credibility as the foundation of journalism. He added that credibility is the anchor of our profession, adding that any lapse impacts not just the individual reporter or media house, but also the public's confidence in institutions and communities. Dr. Chamir highlighted what he termed a growing crisis of transparency, noting that many digital platforms resemble news outlets but operate without editorial accountability, ownership details, or clarity of purpose. This lack of transparency, he said, creates visibility without responsibility and erodes public trust. He also questioned that even established media organizations must strengthen transparency if they expect the same from government bodies. He warned about the accelerating impact of misinformation enabled by AI-generated images, videos, and voice clones, stressing that technological advancement magnify weakness within the media ecosystem. The program also featured a presidential address by Henley Pom, president of the Dimapur Press Club, who highlighted the significance of National Press Day and the need for collective commitment to ethical journalism.
That surround us. This is not merely an academic assertion.
Sincere thanks to our team speaker for taking out your valuable time to be with us today. We truly appreciate your presence and the valuable thoughts you have shared.
And in Bihar, political activities regarding the formation of a new NDA-led government have intensified. The residence of Chief Minister Nitish Kumar in Patna has become the main center of political activity as several rounds of meetings with different parties have taken place. Several senior NDA leaders met the Chief Minister and held discussions on forming the next government. Senior BJP leader and Union Minister of State for Home, Nityanand Rai, Deputy Chief Minister Vijay Kumar Sinha, and Rashtriya Lok Morcha RLM President Upendra Kushwaha met Nitish Kumar today. Meetings of the legislature parties of NDA's constituent parties are also scheduled to take place today. The process of electing the legislature party leaders of the Hindustani Awam Morcha and the Rashtriya Lok Morcha will be completed today. JDU has summoned all its 85 newly elected MLAs to Patna as the legislature party meeting is likely to be held today, in which Chief Minister Nitish Kumar is expected to be elected as its leader. The BJP's legislature party meeting is likely to take place tomorrow. After all constituent parties of the NDA elect their legislative party leaders in separate meetings, a joint meeting of all 202 newly elected MLAs will be held to choose the new leader of the NDA legislature party. Following this, the claim to form the government along with a letter of support from the MLAs will be submitted to the governor. Vice President C.B. Radhakrishnan today said that the Comptroller and Auditor General CAG of India continues to uphold the highest standards of accountability and transparency in public finance. He said this while addressing the Audit Diwas celebrations 2025 in New Delhi. Mr. Radhakrishnan called the CAG the guardian of the public purse, noting that its commitment to fairness and truth in auditing strengthens the integrity of governance. The Vice President also said that as the nation moves towards the vision of Viksit Bharat 2047, the CAG will continue to play a crucial role in strengthening fiscal discipline and transparent governance. On the occasion, the Vice President highlighted that the CAG is currently chairing the Asian Organization of Supreme Audit Institutions, calling it a testimony of India's journey from being a follower to emerging as a global leader. He noted that CAG's global reputation has grown through its role as external auditor for international organizations, including the World Health Organization and the International Labour Organization. He also encouraged officers to continually upgrade their skills to ensure efficient and responsible use of public funds. And it's time now for a short break. Please stay with us.
बड़ी बहू, ये तुम्हारी ना। इतनी भी क्या जल्दी थी? अरे, और छोटी, ये तुम्हारे ना। और ये मेरी गुड़िया के नाम।
पर दादी,
हाँ?
आपके नाम?
सब कुछ मैंने बैंक, लॉकर, फिक्स डिपॉजिट सब में इन्हें ही तो नॉमिनी बनाया है। कल जब मैं ना रहूं, तब पैसे मिलने में इन्हें आसानी हो।
शुभ शुभ बोलो। क्या?
आरबीआई कहता है।
जानकार बनिए, सतर्क रहिए।
Today is the National Press Day, observed every year on 16 November to celebrate the role of a free and responsible press. The day commemorates the establishment of the Press Council of India, which began its operations on this day in 1966. This year's theme focuses on safeguarding press credibility amidst rising misinformation, highlighting the growing importance of accurate and ethical reporting. National Press Day serves as a reminder of the crucial role the press plays in strengthening the country's democracy. Since its formation, the Press Council of India has worked diligently to uphold press freedom, maintain journalistic standards, and address the challenges confronting the media. Union Information and Broadcasting Minister Ashwini Vaishnav and Minister of State for Information and Broadcasting Dr. L. Murugan attended the National Press Day 2025 celebrations in New Delhi. Talking to the media, Vaishnav said that the press has a very important role to play in our democracy. He added that on the occasion of National Press Day, a lecture was organized on how misinformation can be countered and the credibility of the press can be strengthened. He also congratulated all the workers in the press and media fraternity on the occasion. Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh laid a foundation stone for new PMGSY road projects worth over 920 crore rupees and inaugurated nearly 87 crore rupees worth of completed works for the Udhampur Khatwa Tota Lok Sabha constituency in Jammu and Kashmir. The events were held in virtual mode while the minister inaugurated the Chani More to Lower Sotan Road in Udhampur on the ground. Udhampur continues to rank among the top 3 districts in the country for rural road development. The new projects are aimed at improving connectivity in previously unconnected villages and strengthening rural infrastructure across the region. And in Chhattisgarh, 3 Maoists, including 2 female rebels, have been killed in an encounter with security forces in Sukma district today. According to the police, a team of the district reserve guard was sent on a search operation after intelligence inputs about the presence of Maoists in the forest of the Dumalbat area. Intermittent exchange of fire had been taking place between the security forces and the Maoists since morning. So far, the bodies of 3 Maoists have been recovered from the spot. They carried a total reward of 15 lakh rupees on their heads. Security personnel have also seized 1 rifle, BGL launchers and other arms and explosives from the site. IGB Bastar region Sundaraj P said additional teams of police and security forces have been rushed to the area. An extensive search operation is going on in the area. Minister of State for Corporate Affairs Harsh Malhotra today flagged off Namo Run at the Yamuna Sports Complex in New Delhi. The event, organized as part of the Sansad Khel Mahotsav 2025, witnessed the participation of more than 6,000 citizens. The Ministry of Road Transport and Highways informed that the run was held under the theme Road Safety, Fitness and Youth Engagement. On the occasion, Malhotra said the initiative reflects the government's commitment to building a culture of responsible road behavior and encouraging physical activity among all age groups. The ministry said the run aims to draw attention to the rising need for safe mobility habits and to strengthen community participation in national road safety campaigns. At the ongoing 44th India International Trade Fair, the Digital India Pavilion is showcasing the journey of digital ecosystem transformation for delivering secure and inclusive digital public services in the country. The pavilion showcases e-governance initiatives such as DigiLocker, Umang, MyScheme, Nexi, Nilit, Certain, India Semiconductor Mission, ISM and Aadhaar. According to the IT Ministry, these exhibits and installations highlight how the Digital India initiative is fostering transparency, inclusivity and digital empowerment. The visitors can see how the Umang app reduces the need to visit multiple government offices or websites. It connects citizens to more than 210 central and state government departments with support for 23 Indian languages. It integrates over 2,100 e-governance services and has a user base of more than 9.63 crore people. At the My Scheme counter, officials showcase a unified portal for government welfare schemes. The platform hosts more than 4,000 central and state schemes and guides citizens. The India AI Pavilion represents the country's vision for an inclusive and sustainable AI future. And finally, the India Semiconductor Mission showcases ongoing projects and training initiatives under the Semiconductor Fab, Display Fab and Compound Semiconductor programs. And now a look at the weather reports across.
Kohima today recorded a maximum temperature of 23 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 10 degrees Celsius, while Dimapur had a maximum temperature of 27 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 14 degrees Celsius. Wokha experienced a maximum temperature of 24 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 14 degrees Celsius. Mokokchung had a maximum temperature of 24 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 11 degrees Celsius. Mon had a maximum temperature of 26 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 13 degrees Celsius. Towards the east, Twinsang had a maximum temperature of 19 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 8 degrees Celsius. Zinebuto had a maximum temperature of 22 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 9 degrees Celsius. Phek had a maximum temperature of 19 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 8 degrees Celsius. That's all for the weather report.
And that's a wrap for tonight. Good night.